sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Nanya. Same, if this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash the subscribe button, turn on the notification so you get notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all so much, and I want to say a very big shout out to every one of you for all the support, all the love you all give me here. I am truly grateful. Thank you all so much. So today we'll be talking something really very important, and it's about a white woman who disrespects black women. I mean, she talks down on black women and she fetishizes black men. I mean, all her video is all about wanting black men and all that. You want black men, but you go around disrespecting black women in your videos. Make this make sense, because I don't get it. And she actually made a video saying that as from today, she is a black woman. And I am asking, can black people get a break from all this BS? Because it's a whole lot of BS. And a lot of, even their white people are canceling her. Black people are also canceling her because that thing is very disrespectful. Because what she is doing is actually very disrespectful. I don't see how a mature person will come out and do things like this. Like, it's kind of crazy, really. Sometimes I'm like, why do black people live rent-free in their head? Because I do not get this obsession. You know what? Step to the screen. Let me roll this clip. We'll come back to talk about it. And let me know what you all think in the comment section. So straight up, let me roll the clip.
Going to be a transracial. I will now be identified as a black woman.
It's too fucking early for this. I want to start by saying that this video is for educational purposes only. Now, I hope to God, for the sake of the kids involved, that this whole account is satire. But in the case that it is not, I want to address something, specifically to this creator. Women like you are quite literally the reason that it is so hard for people to respect interracial relationships between black men and white women. I've had several people send me this video and ask me to make a response to it. And for the most part, I've really just been trying to gather the restraint to be able to say this respectfully. You cannot and will never be able to siphon the blackness off of the black men that you are fetishizing. If you feel the need to identify as black as a white woman in order to gain more attention from black men, then you are literally just saying that you as a white woman are inadequate for that black man in the state that you are in. White women that don't fetishize black men do not behave like this. We have no need to colonize the identity of a different group of women. We don't feel the need to identify as them to feel adequate. In these situations specifically, y'all really need to seek out mental health resources to figure out why you are so jealous of black women. I see this as blackface. How the hell would it not be? If you want to cosplay black women, you cannot be surprised when people are not okay with it. But secondly, and this is the most important part for this creator, I want you to hear me very, very clearly. If you continue down this path of including your children in your fetishization of black men, when they grow up, they're going to have absolutely nothing to do with you. Because one day, they are going to get into black spaces and realize all of the horrible things that you made them a part of, that you used them as a prop in. I say this with this much emphasis because of the number of times I've seen it happen. Your biracial children are not a prop. They are not content. They are not a tool to lure in ignorant black men. The fact that you involve your children to the level that you do is very concerning for their safety. The things on this app and on the internet towards children are vile. And my heart hurts for those kids that they do not have the kind of mother that they desperately need. A mother that is not going to try to siphon off their blackness, who is not going to use them as a prop, but actively and appropriately support the community that they belong to. But at the end of the day, I want to know how you're going to identify as a black woman when you operate, when you move, and you behave as a white woman. And that is evident in the way that you treat your children on this app and the way that you speak in general on this app. Do better.
All right, so this is it. As I speak to you, this video is no longer it's no longer available. But I was able to get this. And let me start by saying, how do you say you do not like black women, but you want to be a black woman? I mean, make this make sense, because I really don't get it. How you want to be what you criticize. So it means that you are just being jealous, like all all the things you've been saying about black women and other things you've been like, it means that you are jealous, because you can't say you hate black women. You can't talk down on black women and you want to be a black woman. I mean, I am just like confused. And the fact that she's always putting her kids up for like, dragging and all that is what I don't understand. I mean, I want to say something, but I am not going to say it because it's probably might going to cause problem. Because I see a lot of black men saying some nasty things about black women, and then they end up, like the things they talk about black women, I don't want this, I don't want, but then they go around to a white woman and they tolerate the same thing they said the black woman is doing, because I don't get this. You know what? I don't want to go into this detail. Let me roll this clip. The stitches, then we'll come back to talk about it. And I absolutely want to read your comment. Let me know what you all think in the comment. So straight up, let me roll the stitches.
Transracial. I will now be identified as a black woman.
Now wait a goddamn diggity motherfucking moment. Now wait a motherfucking minute, bitch. So you're telling me in 2023 this shit is okay, but the minute fucking Vicky did that shit about 5, 6, 7 years ago, everyone and their mom was dogging on her, but now it's okay. Like, make that shit make sense. Y'all in her comment section over here hyping her up, inviting her to cookouts and saying, oh, we accept you for you. But when Vicky was doing that shit back in the day, oh, hell broke loose. And she wasn't even like acting, she didn't even say she was transracial. She just said that she was black. This side eye, bitch. Side eye, because ain't no way in goddamn hell we weren't cool with it 6, 7 years ago, but we fine with it now. Be fucking for real. So, like, since she identifies as a black woman, is it alright for her to say the N-word? Like, that's a genuine question. Someone needs to answer that question for me. Because y'all accepting her. All y'all accepting her. So if she says that N-word, y'all can't say shit about it. But when Vicky, just remember, when Vicky was doing that shit, y'all went balls to the walls, batshit motherfucking crazy. Y'all literally were... It might be 2023, but that shit, that's not okay. It's not. Y'all can't be hating on one bitch for doing that shit, but it's okay for her to do it. Oh, and you gotta watch the video. The stereotype that she... That's fucking wild.
Be a transracial. I will now be identified as a black woman.
Black women, your identity is about to be completely obliterated and eliminated from greater society if you do not begin to gatekeep black womanness. You have got to stop relinquishing the title of black womaness to mixed, biracial, and multiracial women, because it is permitted this type of behavior to be acceptable. Now your identity is disrespectfully being co-opted by non-black women. You being a constituent in the co-option of your identity by non-black women permits women like her to have the unmitigated gall to go on a social media platform and completely dismiss your experience and the experience of the women of your ancestral bloodline. So my question is, when are you going to put your foot down? When is enough enough? When are you going to reclaim your identity?
I will now be identified as a black woman.
Could someone explain to me how this video come on my For You page just now? Could someone explain that to me? I've been hearing about this chick for a while, and I haven't said a word, and then TikTok, you want to bring this video to me because you want to hear me to say something? What I want to say, you see, it's gonna get me banned. So, as an old Jamaican say, keep by your mouth, and that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. I now say a word about this. But enjoy being a black woman, though. Let us know your experience when you become one. Because it's fun over here being a black woman. Trust me, it's a lot of fun. And I hope you get the same treatment that we do.
Going to be a transracial. I will now be identified as a black woman.
Every time I get on this app, I find more and more reasons why I don't like people. Especially you people. No, real shit. I'm trying to keep my shit kosher because I know the one wrong thing I fucking say, y'all like to report my videos and get my shit taken down. Not the fact that this woman just said she identifies as a black woman and she shall be called Big Booty Jenny Judy. As if that's not offensive. Let me tell you, whites who think you're gonna identify as a black woman and think you're gonna reap the benefits of what it is to be a black woman in this black woman's skin. You won't. In fact, you fake transracial I identify as a black woman could never sit with us at our table. Take your pasty, dry ass skin over there. Go sit in the sun. How about that? Go sit in the sun. Do us a favor. Okay?
Really, I just really don't get all this obsession and at the same time being rude to black people, because this is like, you know, I don't know how do black women wake up to say that they are from today, I am a white woman. I mean, what rubbish, what nonsense. I mean, how do people wake up to do shit like this? Because that is what I call it. You know what? This is where I'm going to draw the curtain. Thank you all so much for all the support. I absolutely want to read all your comments. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. And see you all in my next video. Bye for now.